Imagine a machine so gigantic that it looks like it came out of a science fiction movie. But it really exists. This is a Bagger 293, one of the largest work machines ever built by humans. Weighing about 14,000 tons, this monstrosity was created to work in coal mines in Germany. Its size is so absurd that it reaches more than 90 meters high, practically the size of a 30-story building. And the most impressive thing, she can move on her own. At the front is its huge excavator wheel, equipped with dozens of giant buckets. While spinning non-stop, it devours tons and tons of earth in a few seconds, removing the equivalent of hundreds of truckloads of material every day. Bagger 293 needs an entire team just to monitor its systems. Even though it is a colossal machine, it slowly moves on huge metal tracks, moving forward like a real industrial monster. Its energy consumption is gigantic, but its efficiency is also impressive. It was designed to operate continuously for long periods, virtually non-stop, working day and night in the gigantic mines. The most unbelievable thing is that, compared to a human being, the operator seems tiny inside this colossal machine. Every detail of the Bagger 293 was created to withstand extreme conditions and move unbelievable amounts of material. Machines like this show how far human engineering can go. The Bagger 293 is not just an excavator. It is literally a mobile factory on tracks. So, would you have the courage to work operating a giant like this? In the midst of the gigantic mines of the United States, there was such a colossal machine that it became known as a real legend of heavy engineering. That was Big Muskie. Built in the 1960s, this monstrous excavator was created to remove huge amounts of earth in coal mines, and her numbers seem unreal. The Big Muskie weighed over 12,000 tons. Its main boom was the length of an entire football field, and its gigantic bucket could carry more than 150 tons of material at once. To work, this machine consumed an absurd amount of electrical energy. She was so powerful that she had to be connected directly to the power grid through huge cables that tracked her movements through the mine. When it began to operate, the ground literally shook. His huge bucket moved slowly forward, tearing off mountains of earth as if they were small mounds of sand. Even though it was gigantic, the Big Muskie moved on huge hydraulic shoes, slowly walking through the mining areas. Each step took time, but it showed the absurd strength of this historical machine. The most impressive thing was the size compared to workers. Near her, giant trucks looked like toys, and the operators looked tiny inside the colossal metal structure. For years, the Big Muskie was one of the largest mobile machines on the planet, becoming a symbol of American heavy mining. Even after his retirement, he continues to be remembered as one of the greatest mechanical monsters ever built by mankind. Big Muskie wasn't just a machine. It was a real steel mountain capable of completely changing the landscape around it. So, would you dare to stay close to this working giant?
Call fate.
In the world of heavy mining, few machines manage to impress as much as 4100 XBC, a gigantic electric excavator created to tackle some of the most extreme jobs on the planet. At first glance, she looks like a real colossal industrial robot. Its size is so absurd that operators work in a booth located several meters above the ground with a complete view of the mine. The 4100 XBC is designed to load giant mining trucks in a few moves. Its huge bucket can move tens of tons of material at once, dramatically reducing the operating time in the mines. The most impressive thing is the strength of this machine. Its electrical system generates enough power to excavate extremely hard rocks without difficulty, operating practically non-stop for hours. While working, every movement seems calculated with millimeter precision. The giant arm slowly moves forward. The bucket plunges into ground, and seconds later tons of ore are lifted as if they weighed nothing. Even though it is colossal, the 4100 XBC has advanced control and monitoring technology. Sensors throughout the machine help operators maintain maximum efficiency and safety throughout the operation. Near it, even the largest mining trucks look small. This is exactly why machines of this level are essential in gigantic mines around the world. The engineering behind the 4100 XBC shows how far industrial technology can go when the goal is to move entire mountains every day. This is not just an excavator. It is a true electrical giant built to dominate heavy mining. Would you dare to operate a machine of this size? When it comes to extreme mining, few machines can compete with the gigantic Caterpillar 6090 FS, a monster excavator created to work in the heaviest and most aggressive environments on the planet. Its size impresses at first glance. Weighing hundreds of tons, this colossal machine was developed to load gigantic mining trucks in a matter of seconds. The Caterpillar 6090 FS has a huge bucket capable of moving tons of ore in a single movement. As its hydraulic arm slowly advances, the force applied is so absurd that huge rocks appear small in front of it. The most impressive thing is its power. Its giant engines generate enough power to operate virtually non-stop, facing extreme terrain and intense journeys inside the mines. Every movement of this machine seems carefully synchronized. The bucket dives into ground, rips out a gigantic amount of material, and dumps it all inside trucks that are already considered giants on their own. Near the Caterpillar 6090 FS, workers in ordinary vehicles look like miniatures. This shows the absurd level of engineering required to keep a Moderna mining operation running. In addition to brutal force, the machine also uses advanced monitoring and control systems. Everything is designed to maximize efficiency, reduce waste, and keep the operation running at maximum productivity. In large mines around the world, equipment like the Caterpillar 6090 FS is essential for moving entire mountains every day. This is not just a hydraulic excavator. It is a real mobile fortress built to master heavy mining. Would you dare to work alongside the steel giant? In the universe of giant mining machines, the Liebherr R9800 is considered a true queen of brute force, a colossal excavator designed to tackle some of the heaviest jobs on the planet. Its size immediately impresses. Weighing hundreds of tons in a gigantic structure, it was designed to operate continuously in huge mines, moving absurd amounts of material every day. The Liebherr R9800 has a gigantic bucket capable of loading tons of ore in just a single movement. While the hydraulic arm moves slowly, the force applied is so powerful that huge blocks of rock look like simple lumps of earth. The most impressive thing is its efficiency. It can load giant mining trucks in a few cycles, speeding up the entire operation inside the mines. The engines of the Liebherr R9800 deliver extreme power to withstand heavy journeys with virtually no interruption. Everything in it has been developed to withstand harsh environments, intense dust, and extreme temperatures. Near this colossal machine, ordinary trucks look like small toys. Operators work in an elevated cab with a privileged view of the entire mining area, controlling every movement with enormous precision. In addition to the absurd strength, the embedded technology also draws attention. Intelligent sensors and systems constantly monitor machine performance to ensure maximum productivity and safety. The Liebherr R9800 represents the pinnacle of Moderna heavy engineering, a true steel giant built to move mountains daily. This is not just an excavator. It is a machine created to master extreme-scale mining. Would you dare to operate such a monster? In gigantic mines scattered around the world, there is a machine capable of moving tons of rock as if they were simple pieces of land. That's the mighty Hitachi EX5600. Created for extreme mining operations, this colossal excavator impresses with its size, strength, and absurd working capacity. Its gigantic weight and its robust structure make it a real fortress on treadmills. The Hitachi EX5600 was developed to load giant mining trucks in a few moves. Its huge bucket can lift tens of tons of material at once, completely accelerating production in the mines. The most impressive thing is the accuracy of this giant. Even though it is a colossal machine, its hydraulic movements are extremely controlled, allowing efficient operations in harsh and dangerous environments. While working, the arm of the machine slowly moves forward, plunges into ground, and pulls out huge amounts of ore with impressive ease. Everything seems small in the face of the absurd strength of this excavator. Hitachi EX5600 engines provide enough power to operate for long journeys practically without stopping. It was built to withstand intense dust, aggressive terrain, and continuous operations in gigantic mines. Near her, even huge off-road trucks look compact. Operators work in an elevated cab equipped with Moderna monitoring and control systems, ensuring maximum efficiency throughout the operation. The engineering behind the Hitachi EX5600 shows how heavy technology has evolved to meet the extreme challenges of Moderna mining. This is not just a hydraulic excavator. It is a real industrial monster, created to move mountains every day. So, would you dare to operate a machine of the size?